First of all, I want to welcome you to, and the sign is wrong. It says Pleasant Lawn School. This is actually West Pleasant Lawn School, which at one time was located to the west of Mount Pleasant here and was moved into here, I don't know, like 1959 or something, and it's been on the grounds ever since. This school has been a school since the maybe 75, and it closed its doors in, I think, about 1952. So if you'd like to come in with me, I'll show you a little bit about my school. This is the schoolroom proper. These would be typical desks that would be found in a one-room school. They vary in size. The smallest ones are up there, and they get gradually larger and larger. We did some changes that aren't quite authentic. This is the recitation bench right back here, and normally that would have been located at the very front of the room, because what would happen is, since this is a multi-grade classroom, first graders might be working on something, and she would call the second graders up to the recitation bench, quiz them on whatever it was, reading or math or social studies, and then send them back. So with the recitation bench up here, everybody else would have been busy at their desk working. And most of these desks are two-seaters. I imagine that some of the larger 8th grade boys, if you had two of those sitting on that bench, it'd be a little crowded. You probably heard tales about the naughty things that boys sometimes did if there was a girl sitting in front of them. Some of our desks, yes, this one actually has what would have been an inkwell, and of course what they used then was a quill pen and ink, and a naughty boy might do something like dipping a girl's braids in the inkwell and then get severely punished. And punishment was an interesting thing. Capital punishment, corporal punishment, was legal back then, and so the teacher could take a switch or a yardstick to the student. Sometimes, though, they just humiliated the student, and one of the punishments was to draw a circle on the blackboard, and the person would have to stand there with his nose in the circle on the blackboard for an indeterminate amount of time, whatever is appropriate to the crime. I'm sitting here on this stool because up here we have a variety of dunce caps. Another punishment might have been that you would have to sit in front of the class with this ridiculous hat on your head, and supposedly you would be so ashamed that you had to do this that you would never do that bad deed again. Actually, misbehaviors were very few and far between back then, because not only was probably your brother or sister sitting there watching, but you probably had cousins out there also. And anything naughty that you did would obviously get told back to your parents, and parents were very supportive. If they heard that you were bad at school, you could probably get a worse punishment once you got home.